Wild Birds Unlimited is locally owned. That's good for a lot of reasons, especially when it comes to connecting with important causes in our community.
Again, this year, the shop's collecting donations for homeless kids and teens, and it's all about the basics.
This is a heartfelt mission from Marge Knudsen. Welcome back, Marge. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Oh, so we're gonna get to that important drive, but let's start with bird feeding, and let's get to the mess because these birds they make messes. Man, I had the bird feeder at the top of my deck, and down below is a patio, and the patio was littered with bird seed. So what can we do to prevent that?
Okay, I think we have a photo that shows.
Okay, let's get to that photo.
Yeah.
It's coming. Anyway, so
well, for one thing, if you have your feeders hung and they swing in the wind, we can mount them on top of the pole so they won't swing in the wind.
And
that'll prevent that swaying.
Look at the bottom of the photo because it's dark and it blends in with the background a little bit, but that keeps it so that the seed isn't spilling over every time a gust of wind comes through.
Right.
What else can we do, Marge?
We can add
Look at that guy
trays
under
the feeders. This is what I do at home, and it's so much fun because they do kick out
and
seed.
You don't lose as much seed.
Right. Plus the birds eat out of the feeders, so you
That's what I was
actually
gonna ask. So the
are out
birds
of
on
the trays.
feeder, the birds on the feeder, they drop it, falls into the tray below, but then the birds that sit on the tray, do they knock it out of there too?
Not usually.
Because there's a little lip there. Yeah.
And then what else do you recommend, Marge, if we're controlling mess?
No mess blends.
Like down here.
That don't have any shells and don't grow.
And these are formulated specifically for this, what we're talking about
That's
here.
right.
So what is not in this seed that might be in some other blends?
First of all, it won't germinate because it doesn't have the shells.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any filler or anything like that.
Got it. And that's where you see some of those issues. You have two varieties
what's
here.
this blend right here?
That's our regular no mess blend. It's sunflower hearts, peanut pieces, and shelled milled millet, so the millet won't grow. If you have a lot of sparrows and a lot of ground feeders, that's the blend you want.
Okay, then this one looks
And this one is No Mess Plus. It has sunflower hearts, peanut pieces, cherries, cranberries, tree nuts, and suet nuggets. So
those
something
birds
for everybody.
Are you kidding me? Can you just put that out in a bowl for your guests, Marge?
Well, it smells really good when we
Mary's
open
eating
it up.
Listen, Mary's eating this stuff.
I just
It's
feel
not
like
off
that's like
limits
a
to anybody.
gourmet nut blend. And then we have cylinders too, so if you have one of those styles already at home.
Right.
Because they got to pick these off these cylinders, and you've got special bird feeders for the cylinders.
We do. We do.
And I think those are pretty. They're kind of like art, I think, when they're hanging in your yard, and that's simple because you just slide it on.
What kind of bird is that on the right?
On the right, it is a downy woodpecker and tufted titmouse and black-capped chickadee.
But hummingbirds have started their southward
They're just
flight,
starting,
haven't they?
Yeah, I've just had some customers start reporting that they're moving through their yards.
So what does that mean to those of us living in this part of the country?
It's time to watch for them and put your feeders out.
Put them out. I was just visiting my mom in Kentucky last week, and they had
you see some?
dozens.
Really?
And her feeder's right outside the kitchen window, and so we sit at the table and watch them. I thought about you because I said Marge would just love this because there were so many of them. We started this visit, Mike did, talking about this donation drive.
Right.
It is so important to you at Wild Birds Unlimited. What are you looking for this year?
We're looking for donations of new packaged socks and underwear for
New.
Right, new.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the children of the Lydia House, the homeless kids. So they can start school with new socks and underwear. It always means so much when you have new clothes and new socks and new underwear.
But these are the basics, Marge, where a lot of people, you take a lot for granted sometimes. And you did. You saw a lot of back-to-school drives for those supplies, but you thought this stuff was just as important. And you're giving customers some extra incentive, a discount when they donate these new items.
Right. If you bring in these new items, for each package that you bring, you get 20% off one non-sale item.
Right.
And on a $350 bird bath, that's a big
yeah, it
sale.
is.
Well, yeah, but you can bring 3 packages and get 20% off 3 different items.
Right.
And
Yeah,
how long are you taking donations, Marge?
All through August.
Okay, and then Marge will make sure all of those items get to the Lydia House,
Right.
doing such important
Listen,
work.
it is football season coming up. Listen, I didn't really connect football season with Wild Birds Unlimited, but right here we can. And this is for those football lovers and those gadget
What is that?
people.
Oh, and I noticed like 50% off.
Right.
Mike noticed
Right
the
here.
Nebraska logo. I see the sell sign.
Look at this guy.
We have a lot of onesies of things that maybe left from even last Christmas, and so they are on huge sale
Wow,
right
so
now. to
50%
clear
off
out.
that
So
clock.
this is a little fun scoreboard that you can put up,
Right.
track the score when the Huskers score.
Oh, actually, no, that's an alarm clock.
No, that's
That's
exactly what I
your
was saying.
time
So
and
this is just an
alarm.
alarm clock.
But
It's just
it
a
does
clock.
look like a scoreboard.
I'll give you this.
I'll
'Cause
try.
these other items are also on clearance, so let's keep talking
right.
about savings.
Yep, these are
cool.
little stakes for your potted plants.
And these are what Mike and I are holding. These are 50% off.
And they'll wiggle in the wind.
that's
Just
right.
a little feeder.
See this? They're like
Yep.
little spring-mounted heads. Aren't those sweet? And then, glossy so that they hold up under the weather. A moment ago, you were looking at this, which is 60% off. And what is
Right.
it?
It's a little feeder. It just hangs, and you put some seed in the umbrella.
So that's sweet. And then I see a book down there. You said leftover from last holiday.
Right.
I know plenty of people who do holiday shopping throughout the year
Right.
because they want to save the money. And this is a great example of a holiday sweatshirt that's on sale, 50% off right now at Wild Birds Unlimited if you
Right.
want to go and shop.
I want to
We
get
have
back.
selected books and all kinds of different things that are
Yeah.
on sale.
It's a great
so-
time to come shop over there. I want to remind people about the donation drive that you have here. Socks, new socks, and new underwear. You get 20% off with each package per item that you bring in.
Boys and girls and children to teens.
All of it,
ages.
but it does need to be new, of course. I mean, you'll be mindful about that throughout the month of August. Also happening at Wild Birds Unlimited right now, we started with these no mess blends. If you want to get a couple of bags, they are 10% off throughout the month of August. And then the clearance sale, and Marge brought in some awesome examples of what you'll save on right now. 40 to 75% off the regular price also throughout the month of August. So plenty of reasons to stop by and see Marge and her team at Wild Birds Unlimited near 108th and Center in Rockbrook Village. And then online, since Marge writes a blog, we always tell you about this because some of you know a lot about birds, but maybe you don't. And you just want to learn a little bit more. Her blog is an awesome resource, and you'll find that updated monthly at wbuomaha.com.
But listen, this thing does have the temperature on here.
It does,
It
yes.
tracks. It has a temperature.
Yes.
Marge, thanks a lot.
I feel like,
Thank you.
Marge, you sold.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Marge.
Good to see you.
Do you love barbecue?